Chosen one, something is shifting in your life right now, and the truth is, you may not even realize it yet. While you sleep, while your mind finally lets go of control, something deeper is being rearranged for you. This isn't random, and it's definitely not a coincidence that you're hearing this message today. There's a powerful transformation unfolding behind the scenes, one that doesn't need your constant attention or effort to work. In fact, it's happening precisely because you've reached a point where you can no longer force things the way you used to. You've tried, you've struggled, you've questioned everything. And now, in the quiet moments when your body rests, your life is being rewritten in ways you couldn't have imagined before. There's a reason why things have felt confusing lately, a reason why certain doors have closed, why certain people have drifted away, and why your plans didn't unfold the way you expected. It's not because you're failing. It's because something bigger is aligning. You see, not all progress is loud and visible. Some of the most powerful changes happen in silence, in the unseen, in the moments when you feel like nothing is happening at all. But that's where you're wrong. Everything is happening. Every night, while you sleep, your energy resets, your path recalibrates, and your future begins to take a new shape. You've been chosen for this shift, not because you're perfect, but because you're ready. Ready doesn't mean fearless. Ready doesn't mean you have everything figured out. It means that deep down, despite all the doubts and fears, you haven't given up, and that matters more than you think. There's a quiet strength inside you that refuses to quit, even when everything around you feels uncertain. That strength is what's guiding this transformation. While you sleep, your mind lets go of resistance. All the overthinking, the worrying, the constant questioning, it fades away. And in that state, something powerful happens. Your subconscious begins to work in your favor. It starts connecting dots, releasing what no longer serves you, and preparing you for what's coming next. This is why you might wake up feeling different, even if you can't explain why. Maybe you feel lighter. Maybe you feel a strange sense of calm. Or maybe you just feel like something has shifted, even though your outer world looks the same. Don't ignore that feeling. That's your sign. You've been through a lot to get here. There were moments when you felt lost, moments when you questioned your purpose, and moments when you almost gave up on everything you believed in. But even in those moments, something kept pulling you forward. Something kept telling you to hold on just a little longer. That wasn't by accident. That was part of the process. Right now, things are being rearranged in your favor. Opportunities you can't see yet are being prepared. People you haven't met yet are being aligned with your path. Situations that once blocked you are slowly dissolving. It may not be obvious during the day, when your mind is busy trying to make sense of everything. But at night, when everything quiets down, the real work begins. And here's what you need to understand. You don't have to control this process. In fact, trying to control it is what slows it down. Your only job right now is to trust. Trust that what's leaving your life needed to go. Trust that what's coming will make sense when the time is right. Trust that even when you feel stuck, you're actually being positioned for something greater. There's a breakthrough approaching you, and it's closer than you think. But before it arrives, there's a transformation that needs to be completed within you. Old patterns are being broken, old beliefs are being challenged, and old versions of yourself are being released. This isn't always comfortable. Sometimes it feels like confusion, like frustration, like everything is falling apart. But in reality, everything is coming together. You are not the same person you were a few months ago. You've grown, even if you don't fully see it yet. You've become stronger, even if you still feel vulnerable at times. And most importantly, you've become more aware. You're starting to see things differently, to understand things on a deeper level. That's part of the awakening that's happening within you. While you sleep, your spirit is being prepared for what's next. You're being guided, protected, and positioned in ways you can't fully understand right now. And that's okay. You don't need to have all the answers today. You just need to keep going, keep believing, and keep trusting the process. There will come a moment very soon when everything starts to make sense. When the confusion clears, when the path becomes visible, and when you finally understand why things had to happen the way they did. That moment will feel like a release, like a weight has been lifted off your shoulders. And when it comes, you'll realize that all the waiting, all the uncertainty, and all the struggle was leading you right here. So tonight, when you go to sleep, don't carry all your worries with you. Let them go, even if it's just for a few hours. Allow yourself to rest, knowing that something powerful is happening for you, even if you can't see it yet. Because the truth is, your breakthrough isn't just coming, it's already in motion. As this shift continues to unfold, you may start to notice something unusual happening within you. It's subtle at first, almost easy to ignore, but it's there. The way you react to things is changing. Situations that once drained your energy no longer have the same effect. People who used to have control over your emotions begin to lose that power. And even though you can't fully explain it, you start to feel a quiet sense of detachment from what no longer aligns with you. This is not you becoming cold or distant. This is you evolving. There's a deeper level of awareness rising inside you, and it's guiding you away from anything that disrupts your peace. You're no longer willing to settle for less than what you deserve, and that realization alone is part of the transformation happening while you sleep. Every night, your mind and spirit are working together to release the weight you've been carrying for far too long. Old emotional wounds are being healed. Negative patterns are being broken, and the version of you that once doubted everything is slowly being replaced by someone stronger, calmer, and more aligned. But here's the part most people don't talk about. Growth can feel lonely. As you elevate, not everyone will understand you anymore. Some people may even question you, doubt you, or try to pull you back into old habits. That's because your change disrupts their comfort. Your growth challenges their reality, and not everyone is ready to grow with you. This doesn't mean you're on the wrong path. It means you're on a path that requires courage. While you sleep, something even deeper is happening beyond your awareness. Your energy is being reset. The stress, the fear, the overthinking that you carry throughout the day, it begins to dissolve in the stillness of the night. And in that stillness, clarity is being formed. Answers you've been searching for are quietly finding their way to you. Not in loud, obvious ways, but through intuition, through sudden realizations, through that inner voice that speaks when everything else is silent. You might wake up with new ideas, new perspectives, or even a sense that something needs to change in your life. Don't ignore those feelings. They are not random. They are part of the guidance you're receiving. The more you trust them, the clearer your path will become. There's also a powerful realignment happening in your external world. Things may feel uncertain right now. like everything is up in the air. But what you don't see is that pieces are being moved into place for you. Delays are not denials. Rejections are not failures. They are redirections towards something better, something more aligned with who you're becoming. You've spent so much time trying to understand why things didn't work out, why certain opportunities slipped away, or why certain people left your life. But soon, you'll realize that those things were never meant to stay. They were lessons, not destinations. And now that you've learned what you needed to learn, it's time for something new to enter your life. You're stepping into a new chapter, whether you feel ready or not. And the truth is, you don't need to feel ready. Everything you need is already within you. The strength, the wisdom, the resilience, it's all there. This transformation is simply bringing it to the surface. While you sleep tonight, more is being prepared for you. Doors you thought were closed forever are being unlocked in ways you never expected. Paths you couldn't see before are beginning to reveal themselves. And opportunities that match your energy are slowly making their way toward you. But you have to meet this transformation halfway. You have to be willing to let go of what no longer serves you. That includes old doubts, old fears, and old versions of yourself that are no longer aligned with where you're going. Holding on to the past will only slow down what's trying to come into your life. There's a powerful shift happening in your mindset as well. You're starting to see your worth more clearly. You're beginning to understand that you don't have to chase everything. What's meant for you will come when you're aligned with it. And alignment doesn't come from forcing things. It comes from becoming the version of yourself that naturally attracts what you desire. This is why rest is so important right now. Not just physical rest, but mental and emotional rest. You've been carrying so much for so long, and now it's time to release that burden. Trust that things are working out for you, even when it doesn't feel like it. Trust that the delays have a purpose. Trust that the silence is not empty. It's preparation. Very soon, you're going to notice a shift in your reality. It may start small, but it will grow. A new opportunity, a new connection, a new sense of direction. Something will change, and when it does, you'll look back at this moment and realize that this was the turning point. This was the moment when everything started to shift in your favor. By now you may be starting to feel the difference not just within yourself, but in the way life responds to you. It's almost as if the energy around you is shifting, like things that once felt heavy are slowly becoming lighter. Situations that used to confuse you are beginning to make more sense, and the constant noise in your mind is being replaced by a quiet, steady clarity. This is not by accident. This is the result of everything that has been happening beneath the surface while you sleep, while you release control, while you allow the process to unfold without forcing it. There is a powerful alignment taking place between who you are and who you are becoming. And as this alignment strengthens, you'll begin to notice that certain things no longer fit into your life the way they used to. Conversations may feel different. Environments may feel different. Even your goals and desires may start to shift. This is because you are no longer operating from the same level of awareness. You're rising above the patterns that once kept you stuck and stepping into a version of yourself that sees things more clearly. But with this clarity comes a choice to either hold on to what feels familiar or to step into what feels right. And sometimes, what feels right can also feel uncertain. It can feel like stepping into the unknown. leaving behind comfort for growth. This is where many people hesitate. This is where fear tries to take control again. But you are not where you used to be. You've already come too far to go back. While you sleep, your mind is being trained to trust this new version of yourself. The doubts that once felt overwhelming are losing their grip. The fear that once held you back is slowly fading. And in its place, something stronger is emerging. Confidence. Not loud, not forced, but quiet and uncheckable. The kind of confidence that doesn't need validation from anyone else. The kind that knows, deep down, that everything is going to work out. You may also begin to notice that your intuition is becoming sharper. That inner voice that used to be drowned out by overthinking is now becoming clearer, more direct. It guides you in small ways at first. A feeling to avoid something, a pull towards something new, a sudden realization about a situation or a person. These are not random thoughts. This is guidance. And the more you listen to it, the stronger it becomes. There's also a release happening in your life right now. Not everything is meant to come with you into this next phase. Some things need to fall away so that new things can take their place. And yes, sometimes that process can feel uncomfortable. It can feel like loss. It can feel like things are being taken from you. But in reality, space is being created. Space for better opportunities, better connections, and a better version of your life to enter. You are not being set back. You are being set up. Everything that is leaving your life right now is doing so because it cannot exist in the reality you are stepping into. And everything that is meant for you is being drawn closer, even if you can't see it yet. This is why patience is so important. Not passive waiting, but trusting the timing of your life without trying to control every outcome. There's something else happening as well. Your resilience is being tested, but not in the way it used to be. Before, your strength came from pushing through pain, from forcing yourself to keep going no matter what. But now, your strength is evolving. It's coming from balance, from knowing when to move forward and when to pause, from understanding that rest is not weakness. It's part of the process. While you sleep tonight, this transformation continues. More clarity will come, more alignment will take place, and more of what is meant for you will begin to move into position. You don't have to chase it. You don't have to force it. You just have to stay open and ready to receive it. Very soon, something will shift in a way that you can no longer ignore. It will be clear, undeniable. A moment, an opportunity, a realization. Something that confirms that everything you've been going through had a purpose. And when that moment comes, you'll feel it deep within you. A sense of knowing, a sense of peace, a sense that you are exactly where you're meant to be. Until then, keep going, keep trusting, keep allowing yourself to grow into this new version of you. Because the truth is, you are not waiting for your life to change. Your life is already changing. Chosen one, this is your awakening, and it's only just beginning.